Hey, what's up with my top bottoms and girls of the world? Kenneth here, and I am back for another video. So we're just gonna jump directly into the story. Don't know what I'm gonna title it, but it will be very relevant to the story, and hopefully it catches your attention for you to stay. And yeah. This story is actually the follow-up story to one of the most popular stories on my channel, which was his girlfriend called me. I was in one of those situations. And by the way, another video will go up directly with this video, if not directly, like 2 hours after this video goes up, titled Straight Men, Straight Guys, or something like that. So be sure to watch that video, because Pride Month is here, and you know, there's certain things I want to talk about, and then there's certain things in my story times that I like no longer agree with, but I want to tell a story and keep it fun and stuff. So I figured that for my sanity, that's how I'll do that. So it'll save me a lot of explaining. But yeah, it's a follow-up to that story time. That story time will be listed down below, along with the Throwback Thursday I recently did. So yeah, if you need a refresher though, here we go. So what had happened was, long story short, some time ago I had moved to a city, and the city I had moved to, I didn't know nobody but my sister and like my niece or whatever, but I had knew of a dude that had followed me on the Instagrams or whatever, but that lived in the city, because he had like the city in the bio, and me and him ended up linking up, and we started messing around with each other for a minute, and then a girlfriend of his popped up out of the blue. This story is about the things that happened after I uploaded that video, like 2 weeks after I uploaded that video. But when I uploaded this video, I did not expect this particular video to like take off the way it did, because like it had got over 300K in like a weekend, and that was abnormal for my channel at the time, because I was like at 150K subscribers. So I was just like, what is this? This is when I realized what the YouTube algorithm was, and how YouTube really does chooses which videos is being pushed and stuff like this. This is when I realized all of that shit. I was like, oh, it's a whole other side to this YouTube stuff that I just don't know about, and that a lot of people just don't know about. It's like bitch, math. It's like, wow, what is all of, what are these numbers? Why do I have to pay attention to these? I have to pay attention to these to stay relevant. So much. So the video had took off, and like 2 weeks later, the video was like sitting at like 500,000 already, and it had got the attention of a lot of people. And the girl that I was talking about, we'll call her Angelica. Angelica, the girlfriend, the girlfriend that called me originally, had reached out to me after this video, like 2 weeks after this video had went up. She reached out to me, and she was like, yeah, hey, you know, send me a long little message. The message she sent me, I don't really remember it. I wish I had screenshots. I don't. Sorry. I do remember it was something along the lines of, I seen like the video. It's me, the girl you were talking about, blah, 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 blah. She made it very known that it was her, and she made me realize it was her. She sent me a text message, by the way, not a message, and then like an actual message, like a text message. But yeah, it was along the lines of like, I would love to like meet up with you, like meet up with me. And when I like got to the end of the message, and it was like, I would love to meet up with you and basically like talk about stuff and blah blah blah, whatever she was saying, I was like, okay, what is happening here? What's going on? What am I doing? What is going to happen down the road? Should I meet up with her? Should I not meet up with her? There were so many questions that came to mind, you know, and I had came to the conclusion, because of the tone of the message, she was very inviting, and it was a very warm message. It wasn't like a bitch, let's sit down and talk. It wasn't like feisty, it wasn't bitchy or none of that. If anything, in the message, for me to come sit down with her, at least, the message had to revolve around her wanting to talk to me to help her, like out with something, because she was in this relationship with him still. I made the story time like literally 4 or 6 months after this event occurred, like 4 to 6 months, like somewhere in that time period. I just had to mention that just so you could get an idea of the timeline of all these things. So yes, when I uploaded the video, they were still together. 2 weeks after I uploaded the video, they were still together. So I decided to meet up with her. We chose a weekend, and the weekend we had chose was like the following weekend. Like she texted me on a weekend, it was the following week, decided decided to meet up the next weekend. The next weekend had came and we had met up at a place that was not like far from where I was staying at in this particular city. It was Gus's Chicken. If you know what Gus's is, you know what Gus's is. We met up at Gus's. It was like around the block of where I was staying at the time. So we meet up, I pull up on her. She had beat me there. Everybody always beat me to restaurants and shit first. Like, I'm always fashionably late, and my fashionably late is like nigga fashionably late. So it's like, I be late. I'm horrible with time management. I'm still trying to get better with that in my life. It's improving, but I have about a year of work to go. Okay, movie gone. Pulled up on her, met her. I be late. So I meet her, and she was a cute girl. Like, she was real cute. Like, she was cute to the point where I was questioning, like, why would he cheat on you? Like, why would he cheat on you? She had her little fake booty. Unless I think it was fake booty. It might have been just sculpted. I couldn't tell. I didn't get that close to her, even though we go get there. I don't know if it was a fake booty. It looked like it could have been a fake booty. It looked like it could have been a mixture of like sculpting and like a lot of working out, but her upper body didn't say that she worked out that much. Like, she wasn't fat or nothing, but she didn't have fit bitch arms. She had like, you know, like normal bitch arms. Bitch, you ain't lifting no weights. Like, girl, you ain't you ain't even running. She had them arms. They wasn't fat, but they wasn't fit bitch arms. Her weave was good. Her makeup was cute. Like, her makeup was almost up to par with mine from my memory. It was almost. I say almost because baby ain't no her shade. Baby ain't no her shade. Her neck ain't never match her body. But outside of that, she had everything like the blending and stuff down, bitch. Like, she had the blending down. Like, I was like, all right, you blended, you contour, the eyeshadow's cute enough, you know, the eyelashes are laid, you know, okay, bitch. She had microblading, bitch. I was like, okay, you're an upgraded bitch. You're with the new millennial. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, bitch. So we get to talking about each other first. Like, we got to know each other like very decently well. We got to know everything about each other. Yes. As the food arrives and the food disappears, I have to mention, like, homegirl at the moment, I could have seen her being my homegirl. Like, she was super duper friendly. She was a Libra. She was super duper friendly, super duper inviting, just super duper warm. And I was like, oh, I live for you. Like, this is a very awkward situation because I thought I was gonna get slapped because I should be getting slapped. Like, I should be getting drinks thrown at me, you know, even though we had a mutual understanding that I was the side bitch without without knowing, okay? I didn't know I was a side bitch. I didn't know. Anyways, like I was saying, as the food was disappearing, the conversation started crossing over to the more serious, like what we came to talk about. Like, we was like, okay, fuck this bluff shit. Like, let's talk about what we came to talk about, bitch. Okay, let's talk. Okay. So we seeing each other, we looking at each other, and we talking, and she was so respectful. She was so respectful because from my memory, she even like asked like, what did I like to be addressed as? And if y'all know me, I'm very open. You could call me she, you could call me him. I'm gender fluid, non-binary, whatever the shit is. I'm free, I'm me, bitch, okay? I'm Kenneth, bitch. I'm Kenneth, KenDolls, HeFlawless, all that, bitch. You could call me a bitch, you could call me a man. I don't give a fuck. In the midst of conversing about him like messing with like a dude, basically, you know, messing with somebody like me, she said that she was surprised. She would have never thought in a million years, but then she also backdoored and like, she like really did compliment me. Like, she was really comforting. I just have to keep mentioning that. I have to admit that I am high currently. So with that being said, I'm just gonna say, long story short, what had happened was me and her became decently cool. She really just wanted to know if me and him were still like seeing each other or anything like that, or if we had been in contact or anything of the sorts. So there's that. Oh, we finished dinner and we were getting ready to leave or whatever. I called my little Uber and stuff like that. And what else had happened? Something else had happened, but I really can't remember. Yeah, I really don't remember. This happened a minute ago. I don't remember it. I'm trying to get to the fresh shit, okay? I'm trying to get to the fresh shit, but I gotta slow walk y'all into the fresh shit. The fresh, juicy, good shit. We left being really, really close, like associates, and we left with each other's his like number saved and like the whole kid of caboodle. We left as basically friends, which was kind of weird because I fucked your man a few times. I fucked your man. I mean, he fucked me, but I fucked your man a few times. Like, and fucked him down to some beats, bitch. Yeah, I had fun with him. Girl, I enjoyed a lot of him. He was one of my best sexual experiences. I felt a lot of him inside of me. Outside of that big ass elephant all in the room, she was cool. She didn't have no beef. She wasn't, beefing. I don't know too many females like that, and maybe we should have more females like that in the world. Very sickening. That is cunt behavior. I don't know too many though, but all right. So a few days later, it was like Thursday. I remember specifically because I remember I didn't have to pick my niece up from school. She had asked me if I wanted to come over and like kick it with her and just like, chat it up or something. She probably had asked me if I wanted to come watch something, but we had got to drinking that night. I remember we got to drinking that night and we ended up not watching what we was originally supposed to watch or something because she had like wine and everything. I had got to her place. Her place was like super nice. Okay, like she was a cool girl. I didn't know anybody in the city like that but my sister and my niece and my sister boyfriend, and that's her man. So I didn't know nobody. So I was very vulnerable to making friends and stuff at this point in my life, okay? Especially in this city. All my other friends was in Texas and shit. All my friends everywhere but the city I was in. It was still lingering in my mind that I fucked your man, but we can be friends, okay? This is still abnormal to me. This is still, I don't, at least me and my friends don't do this, but I'ma roll with the punches because you just a cool ass, open ass, pretty ass bitch. All right, I like pretty bitches too. We was just a pretty bitch situation. We had got even closer that night, and the next week she had a concert to go to. This is kind of when I hope y'all got y'all snacks, bitch. This is when I hope y'all got y'all snacks. A week later, she wanted me to come do her makeup for a concert. I said, okay. She said she was gonna pay me and all that. I was like, okay, cool. She didn't have to pay me. I still have my freelance kit and stuff because I used to do freelance and things like that before I got into social media. So I was down to do it. Like, I do my homegirls makeup all the time. So, why not, right? That's what I do. So I get to her house around 2-3 p.m. and I get in, I greet her and things like that. This peculiar day, she's extra giddy, she's extra happy, but I paid it no mind. I let people be happy, bitch. If you happy, you be happy. You a little too happy today, but I'm gonna let you be giddy and happy because that's just you. You let people be people, you don't judge people, and that's why I don't do that. Let her be happy and giddy, even though it seemed like she was on like cocaine or something, like she was on some US drug. She's dating a drug dealer, by the way, okay? Reminder of this. She's dating a drug dealer, okay? So she could have been on something, but she was real giddy, okay? So I get to setting up to do her makeup. I get in her house and stuff, and I work my way towards her kitchen, and I put her in like one of her stools, and I'm gonna makeup on her counter, and I get to doing her makeup, and we get to talking, and she saw like, when somebody's talking and you could tell that they're not paying attention to you, but they're like trying to be in conversation, but they on their phone texting, that's what's going on. So she like saying yeah, like I could tell she's not paying attention to what I'm saying. So I'm like, let me see who is in this phone. Now, I don't do this when I do people makeup. So anybody that's watching me that get your makeup done by me currently or will in the future, girl, I don't be looking at people's phone. Don't worry, I don't do that. But you have to understand that this was a peculiar situation, okay? This was a peculiar situation. I was just fucking her man. I was fucking her man. I don't do this. This situation was just all types of foul, bitch. But I'm trying to look at her phone, okay? I know I'm wrong. I'm trying to look at her phone. So I couldn't see from the notifications because she had it like where it says like text message sender or whatever. So I had to wait till she got into her phone till she got to the message thread. So we get to talking and she's engaging in conversation again. And I started asking her about like where she's about to go and stuff like that. Like I knew she was about to go to a concert, but I ain't getting no details. So I'm asking more detail and things like that. So I'm doing her face and she said, oh, I was just talking to so-and-so about that. I said, who? Who you was talking to, who? She was texting her boyfriend, Tigger, whatever I had called him in the last story time. Tigger, it was Tigger. Tigger, she's texting Tigger. I said, oh Jesus, what are they texting about? What are they texting about? And then it clicks in my mind. Kenneth, ask her who she's going to the concert with. You might want to ask her that, baby. So I popped the question, bitch. I said, who you going to the concert with? Who you going to the concert with? You guys are beautiful. Who you going to the concert with? She replies, Tigger. I said, oh, cute. Okay. This had to be the most awkward, like this, I got anxious, awkward, sweaty. I don't, like my mind just started racing, bitch. Like I didn't know what to say because I knew what was coming next. I knew what was coming next. She says, yeah, he'll be here in like 30 minutes. He'll be here, who? 30 minutes. Minutes. I'm only halfway done with her face. I had at least 30 more minutes to go on her face. I ain't even put on lashes yet. I had just started. This was only like a 15. You know, so you and your boyfriend like putting people in situations. You and your boyfriend like playing with people's lives. What are you doing? I simply tell this bitch, you know I'm gonna be here in 30 minutes, right? Like, you know I'm gonna be here in 30 minutes. You... Like, girl, do you want half a face or what? What's going on? Catch me up on the tea. You leaving information out. I don't like this. We was cool being kikiing. What is going on? He coming here. I'm here. Me and him don't talk no more. I'm putting the puzzle pieces together. He coming here. Okay. He coming here. I'm here doing your makeup. Me and him fuck. Me and him don't talk no more. We don't like each other. Or at least I don't like him. On top of that, you put me in the awkward position. Yo, you got me saying, I ain't never saying no, but I ain't never disrespect. I ain't, let me tell you, I gotta say, I have never disrespected somebody like that. Like, girl, I feel like I'm disrespecting you sitting in your man's face knowing what his dick is like. I feel like I'm disrespecting you, bitch. What the fuck? What is going on? She immediately goes into trying to calm me down because she could tell I was getting anxious because I was really getting anxious. I wasn't mad, but I was mad confused. She tells me that she's talked to him about us hanging out and the whole 9 yards. He's okay with it, this, that, and the motherfucking third. I said, where's the fourth, bitch? Where's home base? Where is the fourth, bitch? You take me home. At this point, I wanted to go home. I wanted to go home, but I had to finish her face. I mean, I had to, and I'm young and naive back then. It's not this Kenneth, it was a different Kenneth, bitch. I was young, I was naive, I was stupid. I put myself in situations like this. Why am I kikiing with this bitch in the first place? That's bad karma, even if she is okay with it. Where I'm from, I don't get down like this. And y'all got me in this sticky ass situation. Ugh. So I quickly and like speedily finished her face. It wasn't my best work. I didn't care. She looked cute. She was a cute girl, so she was gonna look cute regardless. But I didn't care. I was like, okay, girl. And I was ready to leave, and she was like, you really don't have to go. Legit, 5 minutes after I finished Angelica's face, there's a knock, knock, knock at the door. She goes, she gets the door. I'm still near the kitchen, wrapping up, putting stuff in my makeup case, okay? I hear them exchanging kisses. Bitch, I feel the hugs in the air. I feel the energy. I feel everything. I'm nervous. I'm confused still, lost in all of the sauce, marinara and Alfredo, pesto and lemon garlic sauce too. And here they go, walking in the kitchen. They walk in the kitchen, I look up, I look him directly in his eyes. He's the first person I see. I don't even see her. She's invisible at this point because this is the person that you put me in it. So you the one got me in here in this situation, in this three-way that I didn't want to be in. I didn't want to be in this. I didn't sign up for this. And somebody owed me a lot of time back. The dick was worth it though. The dick was worth it. I remembered that dick. I remembered the dick immediately. I am horrible Wow, that's one of the first things I thought about. The dick, bitch. Wow. In front of her face. I was in front of her face. And I thought about the dick. Her band dick. That's disrespectful. Me and him greeted each other and that was that. I was like, hey. He said, what's up? Good to see you. I had quickly went home. I went home. I didn't want to be there any longer. I knew they talked about me after I left, the way I scurried out the door. I didn't stay there. He was there all of 5 minutes and I was gone. I was gone. I couldn't do that. I had to go. And I wanted to drink some wine. I wanted to drink some more wine with my homegirl. But she was tripping. So on my way home in my Uber, I get a message from her and she was like, hey, hope I didn't make things awkward. Hope it, wasn't, crazy. Sorry, I caught you off guard, blah, 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 all that good stuff. And I was like, nah, it's cool. I was just really shooken up and blah, 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 blah. Because it was much more dramatic than what I'm probably like making it seem. Like my attitude and my energy and stuff at that time, like it was a clear difference. It was clearly something wrong with me. Like it was clear that I was shaken up because I just had never been in that type of situations and I didn't know how to react. And when I don't know how to react, I shut down or I'm anxious, like period. Didn't know what to do. For my OG KenDolls, this was also going on during the time of the whole New York drama. This was that year. The whole New York drama with ex-friends, people I don't really deal with them all. Them bitches that done tried to fight me at public events. Them, girl, all that. This was going on when all that happened, when all originally had happened. My life was very eventful at this time in my life. Never talked to homegirl again. Never heard from her again. Well, I heard from her like within 2 weeks. Like I heard from her like 3 different times, her trying to reach out. But I just left it at that. Like I left it at that. I think I might have texted her because I feel okay with telling a story. Hey, looking back at the situation, I can say that she was okay with a lot of this based on like our conversation and based on me using my context clues, bitch. She was okay with a lot of this based off the simple fact that I was like a social media star. Like I did YouTube and stuff. I say that not only because of the conversations that we had, but her whole like persona, while it was pleasant, it was trying to keep up with the Joneses, trying to keep up with the Kardashians. And I was the closest thing in this particular city. Like it was me and only a few other people in this particular city that was like doing what she wanted to be involved in. Like she was trying to get on a gig. I also genuinely think that they were swingers. And I say that because it's just like putting the puzzle pieces together. How else would you be okay with this? Like, I feel like they were okay with like bringing other people in on their relationships and stuff because they acted as if this was just completely kosher and normal. Like they had been through this before, bitch. So it's either or. It was something with this situation. Y'all comment down below and y'all let me know what y'all think. Because I genuinely don't know. I'm still confused about it. And it's like almost 2-3 years later, okay? I never heard from her after we stopped like communicating. Like after I moved to LA, I never really heard from her. And yeah, that's that on that. So yeah, you guys, I hope you all enjoyed this particular story time. It was a lot of fun to tell or whatever. I know a lot of you guys were waiting for this story time. Sorry for the wait and sorry if some of my content takes a little longer to put out these days. I have so much content to like planned and everything. I just have to like really get it out, and I'm doing so much these days. Like I'm just trying to start up businesses. I've been writing like scripts and all that good stuff. If you want to hear more about like my current personal life and stuff, catch me live every Friday during this summer, unless I'm just, total blacked out drunk or something. Then just comment under my pictures on my Instagram. This is our deal. This is our deal for the summer. I just came up with a deal for the summer. Our deal for the summer, if I don't go live on every Friday during the summer, starting like the second week of June, if I don't go live, Y'all go comment disrespectful stuff. No, don't do that on my pictures. Just go comment like cute emojis on my pictures, like a whole bunch of, or just curse me out. Figure something out. Just comment something on my pictures if I don't go out. Anyways, as always, be sure to flip your hair. Even if you don't have any hair, be sure to flip it. After you get done flipping your hair, make sure you feel like you are that bitch, because we are all those girls of the world. Even if you don't feel like you are that girl, I'm here to tell you that you are that girl. Before we get out of here, be sure to make sure you go check out some of the older videos. And then if you stuck around this long and you not subscribed, what is you doing? What is you doing? Something is wrong with you. You are not normal. You are not a human being. Bye. Love you. Stay flawless.